My husband blew our emergency fund on World Cup tickets, then told me I was overreacting. My husband and I were already struggling financially. A few years ago, he lost his job and was unemployed for almost a year. We had to drain most of our emergency savings just to survive, and we were still trying to rebuild. I was working overtime just to make sure we could cover our mortgage and basic bills. Then one day, I noticed a charge of more than $3,000 on our credit card. At first, I thought someone had stolen our card. But when I looked closer, I discovered something even worse. My husband had bought 3 World Cup tickets, each costing over $1,000. What made it even more shocking was that he had actually deleted the payment notification from my phone so I wouldn't find out immediately. To pay for the tickets, he emptied almost everything we had left in our emergency fund. After the purchase, we had less than $100 left in savings. When I confronted him, he told me I was overreacting. He said the tickets were expensive because demand was high, and he wanted to take his father and brother since their birthdays were close to the match. Then he casually admitted something that completely changed how I looked at him. He hadn't applied for just one game. He had entered the lottery for every World Cup match being played in our city. If he had won all of them, we would have been charged more than $12,000. When I asked how we would have paid that amount, he simply shrugged and said, "We would have figured it out." That sentence told me everything I needed to know. This wasn't a mistake. This was someone willing to risk our home, our bills, and our future for entertainment. I contacted the credit card company, hoping to dispute the charge, but because he confirmed the purchase himself, they couldn't reverse it. His father and brother didn't think he had done anything wrong either. In fact, they fully supported him. That was the moment I realized nothing was going to change. Instead of arguing, I quietly contacted a divorce lawyer. I followed my lawyer's advice, avoided making financial mistakes that could hurt me later, and started preparing my exit. A month later, I moved out. Ironically, before I left, my husband complained that we couldn't afford some of his favorite groceries. The same groceries we couldn't buy because he had spent our emergency savings on soccer tickets. A few months later, he still went to the World Cup match with his family. At the same time, he kept asking me to stay and continue marriage counseling. I refused. Our marriage didn't end because of soccer. It ended because he destroyed our financial security, hid it from me, and acted like I was the problem for being upset. Sometimes, one selfish decision is enough to reveal who someone truly is.